ending there. We're gonna actually have some new stories going at. We've got winners quarters with Goomy, the one and only Samus, the infamous Goomy Zoomy, taking on Indy, a Falco player. Do you know Indy?
I'm checking on Indy right now too. Indy is from San Jose, California. There's not much information on him too. When I was checking on him, I'm actually checking the results right now. Mm-hmm. So they actually have not entered that many tournaments in a while. It seems like they're primarily more of an Ultimate player, as a matter of fact, too. I see lots of Smash Ultimates results. So probably a fairly new player to the scene, too, or not as active in the Melee community. Whereas Goomy, what can you say? He was in the Volleyball Invitational yesterday, too. Great player from Colorado. Mm-hmm. A great controller person, too. So what more can you say about Goomy, the great Samus player?
Yeah. You know what's actually interesting is, despite Indy not playing a lot, unless there is another Indy on PG Stats, these two actually have played together before. The Battery Basement 8, all the way back in 2017. Goomy took it. Don't know anything else about it, just that he won 2-0. That's the only piece of information I have. So there's history, though. Maybe a vengeance of a storyline that needs to be answered. You know, I've been training for 3 years to exact my revenge over the stupid Samus player who just bombed and tech chased me all over the place.
Would you say it's more compelling than Verb's story arc of trying to beat Goomy at volleyball, like we saw in the Volleyball Invitational yesterday?
Oh god, yeah, 100%. Can you imagine? You're just like starting out playing Melee for like the first time. You go to your local and like, you know, you're getting bopped, right? You're 0-2. You're like the classic 0-2er, you know, that everybody has been at one point in time. And then all of a sudden you're going to this tournament and like a big name from out of state shows up. And it's like, oh, wait, that's the Goomy? That's the guy that did the, you know, the thing? And then, you know, you sit down, you give him the fist bump, and then he just, like, 2-0s you, and you never talk to him again. You're like, well, I wanted to say hi. I wanted to say that I was a fan, you know, something. And then, like, you get to train up, and then you get to beat him. He's like, hey, you remember that one tournament 4 years ago? No? You should. 'Cause that's where I met you from, you know. Oh, God. But, yeah, that's the storyline that I built in my head here. We're gonna go Fountain of Dreams to start things off, though, for this for the Vengeance arc.
Yep, the Vengeance arc right now too. So Falco Samus right now too. What do you feel about the Game 1 pick being on Fountain too, and lots of upbeats?
I think it's a pretty decent strike stage here. I think both characters get a couple things out of it here. Like, usually it's Battlefield, right? But it's definitely Goomy doesn't want to go there. There might be some shenanigans with up tilts on platforms from either character. Maybe some interesting, you know, shine drop throughs, but generally Samus enjoys this just because there's so much space to, like, recover. You know, the wall goes all the way down. Oh, there it is!
There's a Goomy Zoomy!
40 seconds in! I wanted it to be true.
Oh my gosh, he's already showing the tech, and we're only in the first stock of the set.
We'll see here. This option here. Oh my god, I can't believe she still had a jump.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'd say, even though we've been talking about Goomy this whole time, I've seen lots of upbeats already, too. We're only in the first stock. That's like 6 or 7 upbeats I've seen already. Making it like 8.
He's actually doing a, you know, he had a side bet going on saying that I'll, you know, get over 50% of my damage with up B or something, but 140%, 111% on each character.
I think he's gonna get that back.
Alright, barely able to get that with the back air here. As, you know, Andy's been looking decent. You know, might lose his stock here, but still not too shabby for this, for stock 1. And had a lot of edgeguard opportunities that I'd love to see him kind of clean up a little bit.
I'd say very respectful. You can tell he's playing very defensive. He's not really approaching mindlessly right now, too.
Those are those up tilt shenanigans I was afraid of.
Yeah, and that's the weird platform heights have found, too. I mean, they can really... I mean, they can disrupt the timing of so many things, too, whether it's aerials. It forces you to change your game plan on the fly.
All right. Decent first shine there. Does absolutely nothing, though. Man, Samus, I feel like, had extra height on that one.
Indeed, too. I mean, you can tell... Oh, down smash too. You can tell it's mostly just chip damage right now from both of them, too. There hasn't really been, like, any sort of, like, truly significant openings that can lead to a punish or possibly death.
Oh, that could be the dare! Oh, I thought I wanted it. I think Andy is beating himself up right now. He definitely had that opening. He'll be down a whole stock at the moment.
Oh! He almost closed it out there, too, trying to swing with the forward smash, but he's still definitely in it right now, too.
That's not the punish. That is so not the punish that you want. And he actually had it, and I'm actually really kind of nervous right now for Indy. He's sitting at that juicy percent where, like, one opening could get charge shotted right now into his whole stock.
He gets it back here too. I think it was enough time to where he could, where the back air was fine. Gets a forward. Okay, so he cleans it up. But you're right. I mean, I am feeling a bit nervous right now if I'm Indy right now. It just seems like, would you just feel like it just takes with how patient Goomy's playing right now? If he just gets that one solid down smash,
it's gonna open up pretty bad. He's a great recovery actually. That angle was just the perfect way to get past all of those different options. What? I'm sorry. What was that? Okay, that was a strange interaction here, but slightly.
Oh my! Extended.
The
he gets the extended grapple.
When did he activate that?
Oh my gosh, Goomy, the technology. Okay. I just saw a baby super weird dash.
He's winner's winner's quarters in his pool, and he's memeing, kind of, Kappa. He got
a little bit. Oh my gosh! And then Phantom up tilt.
I was just gonna say, I swear I heard the double hit.
Yeah, you were correct too. We're seeing just about everything it seems like right now. We're almost
even that reverse down smash. All right, last stock game 1 for Indy. He's got to finish this off in a big way and not get hit. Not off to a good start, man.
He may be the one that gets finished off.
Yeah, those up tilts doing so much, and honestly, we haven't seen too much like actual crouch cancel play coming out from Goomy, but he brought it out just for a titch there. God, these uppies had a shield. MVP of this match, honestly.
I was gonna say that's been the nature of this set. Gets another grab.
Alright,
he's a little too low.
That's it. Okay. I want to see Pokemon. I want to see Pokemon. 100% if it's not banned. Pokemon or FD, depending on what the ban is. Because I no longer want to see up Bs onto platforms. Because that got way too much mileage for Goomy. Like, an unreasonable amount, you know.
Yeah, it just seemed like Goomy really. I mean, every time Indy tried to pressure, it was just boom, uppy, uppy, uppy. I mean, I'd say that's gonna be the main thing we're gonna have to look out for too.
Yeah.
What would you say? I was gonna say, what would you say going to stories to pick? What would you say Indy has to do to adjust to deal with up B better?
Oh, 100% bait it. Yeah, either slightly space it a little bit better, or like just kind of fake pressure, right? Where it's like you put the shine, but instead of shining again, you shield, right? Bait it out. It's kind of like the reverse of, shield grab in a sense, right? Or if you think they're going to shield grab, you go for a shine. If you think they're going to, and obviously the Samus wouldn't be going for shield grabs, but, you know, it's like the opposite of the punish that you're used to putting out. I think he's been playing too many people going for that and not enough of people, doing these, very fast moves out of shield.
Yeah, you're right, too. So, I mean, I think the microspacing is definitely the most important thing to take into account.
Right.
But he's doing a little bit better. He's doing a little bit better right now. He's got the percent right now. Could take the stock. Just takes one solid bear. A strong hit.
Got a couple of weak hitboxes, unfortunately, as Goomy's actually maintained a lot of these really nice power shields. You know, we're talking about what Indy has to do to, like, adapt, but Goomy not only played really well this game 1, but I'd love to see him continue to just kind of play around, just, interrupting, I'll say, Indy's, match idea, right? Indy wants to do these things, and Goomy's like, look, I don't really have a game plan. I just want you to not have yours, and then I will win. And I really like that, actually.
Read, learn, look, and react. That's definitely Goomy's game plan right now. Oh, double down smash there. Oh, missed spaces on the down smash on the platform there.
Oh,
goes for another grab there. Does not get it.
Do you know what the Samus is? Do you know what Goomy's doing when he just tethers in midair like that? Is that helping? Is that a delay? It's like a shine stall kind of a thing. Yes!
Oh my gosh!
Another one. Oh, he was setting up the tether.
And he gets the start for it.
It makes so much sense. We're over here like, man, why is he doing this? But we get it now.
It makes sense.
Using that as time. Oh, yo, Goomy is so smart, man.
Oh man.
I now understand. I'm now inside the Goomy head. He really is playing 5D chess. Disconic has the right idea.
Goomy, Zoomy, 5D chess, whatever you want to call it. But again, I know we've been talking about Goomy the whole time, but Indy's kept it very respectable. It's only a stock down right now.
God, I'm sorry. I'm just...
Oh, he gets the force touch this time.
All the time in the world. I don't even know how that tether didn't hit him. It like went under his legs, through the stage, and then back.
Well, it's because he empty hopped. Actually, that's the reason why he did a very baby empty hop to avoid that grab. So a very good micro awareness by Andy to not get grabbed in that situation.
That's the that's some of the adaptation that we talked about earlier, just of like not being right up in this face, you know, just spacing maybe just slightly outside of the immediate zone around Goomy.
Yeah,
just like that. Just like that.
Oh, I was gonna say he over pursued there, but he's doing a little bit better. Oh, gets grabbed that time. Could be the stock. Oh,
nice DI to get out though.
Yeah,
has a second chance here.
Yeah, how much can you make the most of it? But you're noticing that he's respecting Goomy's space just a little bit more right now. He still over pursues a little bit at times, but it's much better than how the first game was.
Yeah, I mean, he just dodged that screw attack. Randall's in the building, but I don't know if it's gonna matter. Oh, the bombs? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, charge shot.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay, that's the game. It doesn't matter that there's still a stock left on Indy. It's just over.
It was 69% too when that charge shot hit too. So.
Oh, we're gonna see that on Twitter later. I know it.
Nice, as they would say. Nice.
All right.
Oh, no.
It was too much. That was mental damage. Andy's like, I can't believe I just got shot like that. Because he'd been playing around that charge shot so well. I think he had gotten hit by, like, you know, mid to, like, quasi-high tier charge shots for like, once or twice on the first game. But not the full kit and caboodle. That was...
Yeah.
Oof. You know, that was a big yikes. Whatever other thing you want to call it, it was... I'm just sad that there's no vengeance to be had, honestly. The vengeance arc is over. And there was a chance, though. I honestly think that Indy adapted really well. If this was a best of 5, I actually think that, you know, he actually wins the next game, maybe 2 games to push to game 5. I don't know who ends up clinching it out, but he had the technical chops. He had the adaptation. He started to understand what needed to happen. I just think that maybe it was too little too late, so to speak.
Yeah, indeed, too. Just, you know, that one charge, the one charge shot, you'd say, just that was the big difference too. And you'd say he got maybe a little bit rattled, but I'd say a good showing by both players, really. I mean, Goomy played very well, and same with I'm just so happy we got to see at least one actual Zoomy and at least one tether grab. He actually had like 2 or 3, I think, but it's honestly so silly because it feels like from a spectator perspective, like, oh, you know, I can see that the tether going for so long. Why aren't you reacting to it? How come you're just standing in shield hitting it? But, you know, as a player, you're not expecting this, right? You expect like a missile to come at you or something, and all of a sudden, you know, this hand of God just comes and grabs you and then just yoinks you. Like I can't believe that it stuck around just as like a developer testing